Border control, beeline 7 for Charlie, flight level 339er.
Beeline 7 for Charlie, border control identified.
Seatbelt on. Seatbelt on. Thank you.
Fueling 19 November Tango, contact Marseille Control 120.75, bye-bye.
Contact Marseille Control 120.75, fueling 19 November Tango.
Checked.
Speedbird 12, request cruise level 290.
Speedbird 12, unable to change cruise level at this time. Maintain current altitude.
Maintain current altitude, Speedbird 12.
Speedbird 12, I didn't get that altitude. Say again altitude.
Maintain flight level 240, Speedbird 12.
Speedbird 12, roger, new cruise altitude, flight level 240.
Flight level 240, Speedbird 12.
Speedbird 12, unable to change cruise level at this time. Maintain current altitude. Good afternoon, Bordeaux Control, France Orly 66, Mike X-ray, passing flight level 244, descending to flight level 080. France Orly 66, Mike X-ray, Bordeaux Control identified.
Okay. So it does not want me to take upper level. Okay.
Bordeaux Control, Rhino 18 Tango X-ray, flight level 340.
Rhino 18 Tango X-ray, Bordeaux Control identified. Speedbird 12, contact Bordeaux Control 124.05.
124.
Sent on 124.05, Speedbird 12, good day. Bordeaux Control, Speedbird 12, good afternoon, passing flight level 240, climbing to flight level 280.
Speedbird 12, Bordeaux Control identified.
Speedbird 12, any chance to climb to flight level 280?
Bordeaux Control, Air Transat 629 Heavy, flight level 360. Air Transat 629 Heavy, border control, identified. Speedbird 12, unable to accommodate altitude changes at this time. Maintain current altitude.
Ok, bon ben, s'il va pas, il va pas. Hein. Are you ready for the approach briefing?
Go ahead.
The controller is not very kind, and he
Checked.
doesn't want me to go to Ambrose direct. He doesn't want also that I climb to upper level. Anyway, we expect to land on runway 02 at Orly Airport. It will be arrival, yes. Arrival for the runway 02 is Ambrose 9 Echo. Any questions?
No questions.
Thank you.
Speedbird 475 Echo, contact border control 130.9er.
Contact border control 130.9er, Speedbird
Checked.
475
Checked.
Echo.
Checked.
Border control, Ryanair 39 Bravo November, flight level 340. Ryanair 39 Bravo November, border control, identified.
tune 131 decimal 355 on COM2. Tune 131 decimal 355 on COM2. COM2. Seatbelt off. Thank you.
Speedbird 12, you're off course. Clear directed RAP. Resume on navigation.
Wilco.
Checked.
Clear directed row, resume on navigation, Speedbird 12.
Air Transat 629 Heavy. Contact Border Control 130.9.
Checked.
Center on 130.9, Air Transat 629 Heavy. Orly Airport information, Foxtrot 1344 Zulu, surface wind 240 degrees, 15 knots, variable between 210 degrees and 270 degrees. Visibility 10 kilometers or more, broken 3,500 feet, temperature 23 degrees, depth with 14 degrees, QNH 1011, landing runway 25, departing runway 24, transition level 050, advise on initial contact, you have information, Foxtrot. Orly Airport information, Foxtrot 1344 Zulu, surface wind 240 degrees, 15 knots, variable between 210 degrees and 270 degrees. Visibility 10 kilometers or more, broken 3,500 feet, temperature 23 degrees, depth with 14 degrees, QNH 1011, landing runway 25, departing runway 24, transition level 050, advise on initial contact, you have information, Foxtrot. Orly Airport information, Foxtrot 1344 Zulu, surface wind 240 degrees, 15 knots, variable between 210 degrees and 270 degrees. Visibility 10 kilometers or more, broken 3,500 feet, temperature 23 degrees, depth with 14 degrees, QNH 1011, landing runway 25, departing runway 24, transition level 050, advise on initial contact, you have information, Foxtrot. Orly Airport information, Foxtrot 1344 Zulu, surface wind 240 degrees, 15 knots, variable between 210 degrees and 270 degrees. Visibility 10 kilometers or more, broken 3,500 feet, temperature 23 degrees, depth with 14 degrees, QNH 1011, landing runway 25, departing runway 24, transition level 050, advise on initial contact, you have information, Foxtrot. Orly Airport information, Foxtrot 1344 Zulu, surface wind 240 degrees, 15 knots, variable between 210 degrees and 270 degrees. Visibility 10 kilometers or more, broken 3,500 feet, temperature 23 degrees, depth with 14 degrees, QNH 1011, landing runway 25, departing runway 24, transition level 050, advise on initial contact, you have information, Foxtrot. Orly Airport information, Foxtrot 1344 Zulu, surface wind 240 degrees, 15 knots, variable between 210 degrees and 270 degrees. Visibility 10 kilometers or more, broken 3,500 feet, temperature 23 degrees, depth with 14 degrees, QNH 1011, landing runway 25, departing runway 24, transition level 050, advise on initial contact, you have information, Foxtrot. Orly Airport information, Foxtrot 1344 Zulu, surface wind 240 degrees, 15 knots, variable between 210 degrees and 270 degrees. Visibility 10 kilometers or more, broken 3,500 feet, temperature 23 degrees, depth with 14 degrees, QNH 1011, landing runway 25, departing runway 24, transition level 050, advise on initial contact, you have information, Foxtrot. Orly Airport information, Foxtrot 1344 Zulu, surface wind 240 degrees, 15 knots, variable between 210 degrees and 270 degrees.
Are you ready for the approach briefing?
Go ahead.
We expect Amboise 9 Whiskey arrival for ILS Zulu runway 25. It will be full stop landing. It will be full flaps landing. Auto brake.
Speedbird 12, cleared Amboise 9 Whiskey arrival, runway 25.
Checked.
We expect Amber 9 Whiskey arrival for runway 25, Speedbird 12.
Speedbird 12, contact border control 130.9, bye-bye.
Center on 130.9, Speedbird 12. Border control, Speedbird 12, passing flight level 240, climbing to flight level 280.
Checked.
Speedbird 12, border control identified. KLM 91 Alpha, contact border control 125.3, good day.
Center on 125.3, KLM 91 Alpha.
Follow Tier 3 uniform. Contact border control 124.05.
Contact border control 124.05, follow Tier 3 uniform, good day.
Speedbird 1-2, report ready for descent.
We are ready for descent, Speedbird 1-2.
Speedbird 1-2, verify ready for descent.
We are ready for descent now, Speedbird 1-2.
Speedbird 1-2, descent to flight level 130.
Descent to flight level 130,
Checked.
Speedbird 1-2.
Speedbird 1-2, descend via start to flight level 110.
Checked.
Descend via start to flight level 110, Speedbird
Checked.
1-2.
Checked.
Speedbird 1-2, contact Paris control 125.7, bye-bye.
Contact Paris control 125.7, Speedbird 1-2. Paris control, Speedbird 1-2, passing flight level 210, descending to flight level 110.
Speedbird 1-2, Paris control identified. Air France 1 for Charlie Papa, contact Paris control 119.825.
Contact Paris control 119.825, Air France 1 for Charlie Papa.
118.05, good day.
Center on 118.05 at Arrow 333.
Fueling 4 Charlie November, descend via start to flight level 110.
Checked.
Descend via start to flight level 110, fueling for Charlie November.
Checked.
Fueling 4 Charlie November, contact Orly approach 124.45.
Checked.
Contact Orly approach 124.45, viewing for Charlie November.
Checked. Checked.
Royal America 850 Whiskey, cleared dinner 3 Alpha, arrival runway 27.
Clear dinner 3 Alpha, arrival runway 27, Royal America 850 Whiskey.
Air France 48 Lima Mike, contact Paris control 118.05.
Checked.
Contact Paris control 118.05, Air France 48 Lima Mike.
Checked.
Royal America 850 Whiskey, contact Paris control 126.475.
Contact Paris control 126.475, Royal America 850 Whiskey.
Air France 1754, contact
Checked.
Paris control 118.05.
Checked.
Contact Paris control 118.05, Air France 1754.
Checked.
Have a good afternoon.
Speedbird 12, contact Orly approach
Checked.
124.45.
Contact Orly approach 124.45,
Checked.
Speedbird 12. Orly approach, Speedbird 12, good afternoon, passing flight level 130, descending to flight level 110 with information Golf.
Speedbird 12, Orly approach. QNH1011, expect the ILS approach
Checked.
runway 25 with the Oscar Delta India 1 Whiskey transition.
2NH1011, expect the ILS approach, runway 25 with the Oscar Delta, India 1 Whiskey transition, Speedbird 12.
Fueling 3 Quebec uniform, contact Orly Tower 118.7, good day.
Contact Tower 118.7, fueling 3 Quebec uniform.
Orly approach, France Orly 48 X-ray
Checked.
Echo, flight level 106 with information Golf. France Orly 48 X-ray Echo, Orly approach.
speed. Checked.
QNH1011, expect radar vectors for
Checked.
ILS approach runway 25. QNH1011, expect radar
Checked.
vectors for ILS approach runway
Checked.
25, France Orly 48 X-ray Echo. Speedbird 12, cleared Director Delo, crosser Delo at or above flight level 110, cleared ILS approach runway 25.
Checked.
Cleared Director Odillo, cross Odillo at or above flight level 110, cleared
Checked.
ILS approach, runway 25, Speedbird 12.
France Soleil 48 X-ray Echo,
Checked.
20 miles from Becca,
Checked.
fly present heading, maintain 3,000 feet until established, cleared ILS approach
Checked.
runway 25.
Checked.
Fly present heading 3,000 feet until established. Cleared ILS approach runway 25. France Soleil 48
Checked.
X-ray Echo.
Checked.
France Soleil 48 X-ray Echo. Vectoring for ILS approach runway 25. Vectoring for ILS approach runway 25. France Soleil 48 X-ray Echo.
Checked.
Orly approach, France Soleil 84 Kilo Delta, passing flight level 128, descending
Checked.
to flight level 110 with information Golf.
Checked.
France Soleil 84 Kilo Delta Orly approach. QNH1011 expect the ILS approach runway 25 with the Oscar Delta India 1 Whiskey transition.
QNH1011 expect the ILS
Set
approach runway 25 with the
QNH1011.
Oscar Delta India 1 Whiskey
Checked.
transition, France
Checked.
Soleil 84 Kilo Delta.
Set QNH 10.
1011 set.
Okay.
Passing 9,800. Checked. Now.
Checked. Approach checklist.
Barrow ref.
1011 set.
1011 set. Seatbelts.
On
Minimum.
400 feet.
Auto brake.
Low armed.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Approach checklist completed.
Thank you.
Fueling for Charlie November, flight present heading, descend to 3,000 feet, QNH1011. Expect further clearance in about 17 miles.
Flight present heading, descend to 3,000 feet, QNH 1011, dueling for Charlie November.
Valotia 8 Hotel Papa, contact Orly Tower 118.7, good day.
Over to Tower 118.7, Valotia 8 Hotel Papa, bye-bye.
France Soleil 84 Kilo Delta, reduce speed 250 knots.
Reduce speed 250 knots, France Soleil 84 Kilo Delta.
Air France 71 Lima Hotel, clear direct Lima. Resume on navigation.
Clear direct Lima. Resume on navigation, Air France 71 Lima Hotel.
Air France 71 Lima Hotel, turn left, heading 255.
Turn left, heading 255, Air France 71 Lima Hotel.
France Solo 48 X-ray Echo, contact Orly Tower 118.7. Contact Tower 118.7, France Solo 48 X-ray Echo. Fueling for Charlie November, turn left, heading 040.
Turn left, heading 040, fueling for Charlie November.
Checked.
Speedbird 12, turn right, heading 085, descend to 3,000 feet, QNH 1011. Expect further clearance in about 17 miles.
Turn right heading 085, descend to 3,000 feet to NH1011, Speedbird 12.
Fueling for Charlie November, clear direct Lima. Resume on navigation.
Clear direct Lima. Resume on navigation, fueling for Charlie November.
Checked.
Fueling for Charlie November, turn left,
085
heading
jet.
030, climb to 3,000 feet.
Turn left, heading 030, climb to 3,000 feet, fueling for Charlie
Checked.
November.
Yes.
The cabin is now secure for landing.
Okay, thank you.
Checked.
Speedbird 12, turn right, heading 0905.
Turn right heading 0905, Speedbird 12.
France Orly 84 Kilo Delta, descend to 3,000 feet, QNH 1011.
Checked.
Descend to 3,000 feet, QNH 1011, France Orly 84 Kilo Delta.
Speedbird 12, turn left, heading 045.
Turn left heading 045, Speedbird 12.
045 set.
Speedbird 12, cleared direct timber. Resume on navigation.
Roger, we'll head direct timber, then resume on navigation. Speedbird 12, thanks.
Speedbird 12, turn right, heading 055.
Turn right heading 055, Speedbird 12.
Air France 71 Lima Hotel, contact Orly
Checked.
Tower 118.7. Have a good afternoon.
Over to Tower 118.7, Air France 71 Lima Hotel, have a good afternoon.
Speedbird 12, turn right, heading 070.
Turn right heading 070, Speedbird 12.
Speedbird 12, turn right, heading 0905.
Checked.
Turn right heading 095, Speedbird 12.
Flaps 1. Flaps 1.
Speed checked.
Orly approach,
Flaps
turn to
1.
K2 Alpha Hotel, passing flight level 151, descending to flight level 100 with information goals.
Checked.
Speedbird 12, turn right, heading 120.
Turn right heading 120, Speedbird 12.
Center gate to Alpha Hotel Orly approach. QNH 1011, expect the ILS approach runway 25 with the Mike Oscar Lima 1 Whiskey transition.
QNH 1011, expect the ILS approach runway 25 with the Mike Oscar Lima 1 Whiskey transition, center gate to Alpha Hotel.
France Soleil 84 Kilo Delta, turn left, heading 040.
Turn left heading 040, France Soleil 84 Kilo Delta.
Flaps 2.
Speed checked. Flaps 2.
France Soleil 84 Kilo Delta, cleared direct dimmer. Resume on navigation.
Clear direct dimmer. Resume on navigation, France Soleil 84 Kilo Delta.
Gear down.
France Soleil 84 Kilo
Gear
Delta,
down, checked.
turn left, heading 030, descend to 3000
Carry through
feet.
DC
Resume normal speed.
Turn left heading 030, descend to 3000 feet, resume normal speed, France Soleil 84 Kilo Delta.
Flaps full.
Speed checked. Flaps full.
Viewing for Charlie November, contact Orly Tower 118.7.
Over to Tower 118.7, viewing for Charlie November. Have a good afternoon.
Speedbird 12, turn left, heading 110.
Turn left, heading 110, Speedbird 12.
Speedbird 12 established ILS Zulu 25.
Radio altimeter alive.
Speedbird 12, roger. Speedbird 12, turn left, heading 135.
Turn left, heading 135, Speedbird 12.
Landing checklist.
1000. ECAM memo.
Landing no blue.
Landing checklist completed.
1000.
Checked.
Speedbird 1-2 on short final.
Speedbird 1-2, roger. Fly runway center line, maintain 3,000 feet.
Checked.
Fly runway center line, maintain 3,000 feet, Speedbird 1-2.
$500. 100 above. Minimum.
Continue.
Checked.
100. 50. 30. 20. Retard.
Spoilers. Reverse green. Decel. $70 knots.
Orly ground, good evening, Speedbird 1-2, taxi to gate.
Speedbird 1-2, welcome to Orly. Safe parking or advise if need assignment.
Request gate Papa 10.
Speedbird 1-2, taxi to stand Papa 10 via Whiskey 36, Lima 3, Whiskey 2, Lima Papa.
Taxi to stand Papa 10 via Whiskey 36, Lima 3, Whiskey 2, Lima Papa, Speedbird 1-2.
France Solo 84 Kilo Delta, taxi to stand Alpha 21 via Whiskey, Lima 3.
Taxi taxi to stand Alpha 21 via Whiskey Lima 3 France Solil 84 Kilo Delta.
All aircraft be advised, information hotel now current, QNH1011.
On behalf of the captain and the entire crew, we'd like to welcome you to our destination. For your safety, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened, leaving all items of hand luggage safely stowed until the seatbelt signs have been switched off. Before you leave the aircraft, please ensure you have all your personal items and hand luggage with you. Please be careful when opening overhead lockers as items may fall out causing injury. We'd like to remind you that smoking is not permitted until you've reached a designated smoking area. If you require assistance when you leave the aircraft, please contact a member of our ground staff. If you're connecting to another flight today and hold a boarding card and transfer wallet advising you of your departure terminal, please follow the signs to flight connections. This will lead you on to your departure terminal, and please check your gate number in the departure lounge. To avoid missing your onward flight, we strongly recommend that you go straight to your departure terminal. For those of you who do not have a boarding card, please go directly to the flight connections desk. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the entire airline, thank you very much for choosing to fly with us today, and we hope to see you again in the near future. Thank you.
After landing checklist.
Radar and predictive wind shear system.
Off.
After landing, checklist completed.
Thank you.
Center Gate to Alpha Hotel. Taxi to Stan Charlie 1 via Whiskey, Lima 1 Whiskey 2.
Taxi to Stan Charlie 1 via Whiskey, Lima 1 Whiskey 2, Center Gate to Alpha Hotel.
The boarding requested.
Airfront 7572, Orly ground, pushback approved. Face north.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face north, Airfront 7572.
Parking checklist.
Parking brake or chocks.
Set.
Engines.
Off.
Wing lights.
Off. Off.
Fuel pumps.
Off.
Parking checklist completed.
Thank you.